Want to play a game?
Welcome to my channel, another fabulous video created by Original Pink SuperNova. Please like and subscribe.
Want to play a game?
Let's play a game. Let's figure out who is the TikTok creator toxicity. The Sister Wives show received a needed boost when Christine left. Since then, people have come out with serious allegations. Someone created a TikTok account anonymously. Who is the mystery informant, or imposter? Toxicity. I use the term imposter and informant interchangeable throughout this video. While there has been some clues to the imposter's identity, nothing has been proven and no one has come forward claiming the account. The imposter has been putting up and taking down videos inconsistently since mid-January. They have been dishing the dirt. They began with posting 27 of Mary Brown's voicemail recordings to a person she believed was named Sam Cooper, otherwise known as her catfisher. The informant said the catfish scandal was not real. The scandal was created to cover up Mary's real affair. They also said it was not her first one either. The cover-up was essential to protect the show and the money it brought in. The female catfisher claims she had a very real affair with Mary. We are not identifying Mary's catfisher here by name, but will use the initials J.O. The imposter originally said they know the family well, but do they really? Or are they closer than we think? Is it one of the wives? Is it one of the kids? Is it a friend of the family? Is it a kid's significant other? Is it a crew member from the show? Could it be Mary's catfisher? The imposter recently indicated they are a group of more than 2 individuals. Which is exactly what I personally would say if I were doing this alone, to prevent being identified. They said they have voice actors reading their statements to hide their identity, but in other videos they implied they are disguising their voice. Anyone who uses AI voiceovers for their videos can recognize they are doing the same. The mispronunciation and voice inflections of certain words is a dead giveaway. Because people online are losing their minds thinking it is an actual person disguising their voice, I am actually going to use AI voices for parts of this video to show how real it sounds and the variety of choices for voiceovers.
The clues. Look at their logo. They misspelled their TikTok handle.
Their handle is not phonetically spelled right.
The graphics are very basic.
The account began posting the same week Paedon Brown went on a live interview with John Yates.
The imposter confirmed Paedon's claim that Mary was a harsh disciplinarian.
I think you get my point about the voices. You can also alter your own voice. Change the inflections and pace as well as change pitch and other aspects to make it unrecognizable. Back to the subject. Paedon is not the first Brown to allege there was abuse in the home before the show began. Paedon never said the word abuse, but it felt like he was purposely avoiding that word. Christine wrote in their book she had a major argument with Mary about the treatment of some of her kids about a year before she became pregnant with Truly. The imposter alleged that certain children were targeted and there was significant physical and verbal abuse from Mary. They even advised removing locks from your closet doors if you have a babysitter. That is terrifying. The informant did not confirm that Robin was the one to bring attention to the problem and put an end to the harsh discipline as Paedon claims. In fact, they said Robin was unaware of it entirely. This directly contradicts Paedon. The informant has made some veiled references to having to mitigate risk. They have also made it appear they are in danger for talking about the family secrets. Very cloak and dagger. Multiple Brown kids are talking openly about what went on behind the scenes. They have no concern for sharing the information they know. Why is toxicity in danger but the Brown kids are not? The imposter has implicated Mary being involved romantically with a well-known FLDS leader who is currently awaiting trial for crimes against children, allegedly. Let's see if we can eliminate some suspects using our deductive reasoning and critical thinking skills. We are going to group suspects with their significant others based on the fact both would need to be involved. Suspect 1. Mary Brown, Cody's first and original wife, one of the OG3. The clues. Mary spent multiple seasons mortified by her behavior when the catfish scandal broke. She doesn't want anyone reminded of it. The clues. If going after the Browns, Robin is a much better target with mounds of covert manipulation, but toxicity seems to only want Mary's life to burn. That automatically excludes Mary. Suspect 2. Janelle Brown, wife number 2, currently separated from Cody, one of the OG3. Janelle is still a fundamentalist and still believes in polygamy. She wouldn't call herself out for not noticing her kids were terrified of Mary and allegedly being abused. She is more concerned about the family's finances than who Mary sleeps with. That eliminates Janelle. Suspect 3. Christine Brown, wife number 3, divorced from Cody, one of the OG3. Christine is AUB royalty and very disapproving of the FLDS culture. Christine was born into polygamy but would have called out Mary for an affair with the FLDS leader before now, and certainly wouldn't do it publicly. She would do anything to protect the children from the family secrets. She would never go public with them. She, like Janelle, would not call herself out for not knowing how her kids were being abused, allegedly, despite being the mom around them the most. And she's already gone. Why would she want this dredged up? This eliminates Christine. Suspect 4. Robin Brown, wife number 4, legal wife of Cody, favorite wife. Robin's first husband and father of her 3 oldest kids is a Jessup, a powerful name in polygamy. That is nothing compared to Christine's family name. All red, but it is concerning. Toxicity implied Robin was able to influence and expedite the adoption and name change because of her knowledge of Jessup family secrets. Allegedly, numerous allegations have been made that Robin had a hand in the catfish scandal. Allegedly. While I put nothing past Robin, I don't think she even knows what mitigate means. She, no doubt, would do it, but she would throw in some dirt on Christine too, because she hated her the most. Allegedly. This eliminates Robin. Suspects number 5. Logan and Michelle Brown. Logan is the oldest Brown child, son of Janelle and Cody. Logan has rarely been filmed since leaving for college. He appeared to have no interest in the show even while on it. He would know more secrets than any of the Brown kids because he was a teen in 2007 and acted as a parent to his siblings because Cody didn't like to do the actual work of parenting. He and Michelle are newlyweds. They did not allow TLC to film their wedding. Logan is well liked by all his siblings and he was recently in a selfie with Mary. This eliminates Logan and Michelle. Suspects number 6. Aspen and Mitch Thompson. Aspen is Christine's oldest child. She married Mitch Thompson. Mitch's family is part of the AUB. Some of his family members are polygamous. Mitch's sister is on another TLC show about seeking a sister wife. But they are monogamous. Aspen is rarely filmed. Aspen would know the family secrets because she was a teen when all of this took place. Mitch and Aspen are definitely not attention seekers. This eliminates both Mitch and Aspen. Suspects 7. Leon Brown and their partner, Audrey. Leon is Mary and Cody's only child. Leon is the 3rd oldest Brown child. They are 4 months younger than Aspen. Leon had some very strong feelings about Mary's level of participation in the emotional affair with the non-existent Sam. Leon does not share Mary's belief that her actions did not count as an affair because she was catfished. Leon has an educational background in social justice. The FLDS ties to their family could interest them. Leon and Audrey are both activists. Toxicity has advocated for legal and financial protections for kids on reality shows. Leon definitely doesn't shy away from attention like some of their siblings. Mary, while not immediately accepting, is now entirely supportive of their life choices. Surely Leon knows where all the bodies are buried, so to speak, but something like this would be a betrayal of monumental proportions. And why tell all the dirt now? Because Leon has not made a public statement regarding the abuse allegations against Mary or given their confirmation or denial to overhearing graphic intimate conversations between Mary and her catfisher, as both Mykelti and Toxicity has stated. We are wondering why. We simply cannot exclude them at this time. Suspects 8. Madison and Caleb Brush. Maddie is Janelle's oldest daughter. Maddie was the first of the Brown kids to marry, and the first to have children. Caleb is Cody's late brother's wife's younger brother. Maddie and Caleb, like the others, are monogamous. They have 2 little kids and one expected in February 2023. Maddie has not made a public statement to date. Maddie is part of that older group of Brown kids that would remember if the events Toxicity is referencing occurred. Maddie pretty much hates Mary. Maddie has posted to social media about being afraid of someone as a child in response to a snarky post from Mary. Toxicity announced a live event for a certain date at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Caleb and Maddie live on the East Coast. That is enough to exclude Maddie. Suspects number 9. Mykelti and Tony Paedon. Mykelti is Christine's second oldest child. She was also the second to get married. She has said she was the most difficult of the kids to raise. Although she was technically in the older group of Brown kids, she was somewhat a wild child, so the parents tended to group her with the middle siblings unless they needed a babysitter. Tony was not welcomed with open arms only because they felt Mykelti was not mature enough for marriage. Only Robin supported them in their plan to marry. They have a toddler and infant twins. This couple is the internet's pick for being the informant. Tony is a stay-at-home dad and Mykelti works from home selling MLM products. Tony is into conspiracy theories. Tony is very intelligent, appears to be creative, is social media savvy and could definitely pull this off. Both are very anti-Mary because of her role in the affair and feel Cody's treatment of her is the direct consequence of cheating on him. They started a Patreon account after Paedon and Gwen started talking publicly about their experiences growing up on a reality show. They interview the Brown kids, give commentary on show episodes, and even cook. An added bonus is we get to see more of Avalon, Ace, and Archer. A clue. In one of Toxicity's videos, a very distinct noise can be heard. Viewers immediately recognized it as a breast pump. Pumping is very common, especially if you are planning to take a trip without your baby or babies. It is rumored that Mykelti is going with a few of her sisters to Europe this summer. Another clue. In a video, the imposter has their camera focused on some patterned fabric. Part of a LuLaRoe tag can be seen. Mykelti sells LuLaRoe, but so do many of the Browns and even more of them own pieces. The close-up well-focused picture, where coincidentally, a tiny part of the unique and easily recognized tag is showing, seems purposely placed. Mykelti has been very forthcoming in sharing her experiences growing up in the family before the show began. She has dropped bombshell tidbits of information without even realizing. She made a public statement saying she did not recall Mary physically abusing her, but has discussed how they were treated with some of her siblings. It was agreed she was the primary target of Mary's wrath. Mykelti said that although they are cordial, Mary has no place in her life or her children's lives, and that will never change. Tony seems preoccupied with his phone, like maybe his notifications are blowing up. They seem to be dropping breadcrumbs to a bigger story in some of their videos and interviews. I can't eliminate them yet. Suspect 10. Hunter Brown. Hunter is Janelle's third child. Hunter picked up where Logan left off when it came to supporting his siblings. He shows up whenever or wherever they need him even now. Best known for
Settle Down Johnny Appleseed.
In a couch interview. Hunter has a busy life. He has not made any statements but was in a selfie with Logan and Mary taken recently in Vegas. That selfie eliminates Logan. Suspect 11. Paedon Brown. Paedon is Christine's third child and her only boy. Paedon is the one who inadvertently started this. He has some concerning ideas about women, but that is likely due to his young age, being raised with 5 sisters, and having a dad who spent little time with him. I am confident he will be just fine with a little more life experience. He is, after all, Christine's son. Paedon is not involved with toxicity. He would not contradict his own statement about Robin knowing, and he definitely doesn't have any LuLaRoe. He has never mentioned the FLDS. He isn't even Mormon anymore, and he's sure to be in enough trouble for the John Yates interview. Paedon is eliminated. Suspect 12. Garrison Brown. He is Janelle's 4th child. He appears to be closest to Gabe. Garrison, arguably the quietest of the Browns, stays out of the limelight. He is fiercely loyal to his mother and is estranged from his father due to Robin's COVID protocols and Cody's blatant favoritism. There is nothing in the past 13 years that would make us think he would be involved. He is uncomfortable in the spotlight. Garrison can be eliminated. Suspect 13. Dayton Brown. Dayton is Robin's oldest child and was adopted by Cody when he was 15. He legally changed his name from Jessup to Brown. He is well liked by his siblings, gets along with everyone, and is a fan favorite because of his easygoing personality. He rarely does couch interviews. His attention to detail and literal outlook makes the choice of username and misspelled rudimentary logo graphics unlikely. He has always had a particularly close and loving relationship with Mary. Dayton was very young and wouldn't have been aware of any affair specifics or surrounding drama. And helicopter mom, Robin, would know. This eliminates Dayton. Suspect 14. Gabriel Brown. Otherwise known as Gabe. He is Janelle's 5th and second to the youngest child. Gabe has been deeply hurt by Cody and remains estranged, but he has never shared his opinions about Mary's catfish fiasco. If anyone had a reason to burn someone's life down, it would be Gabe, but it would be Cody's life, not Mary's. He is too nice to do it. That, with his age at the time, eliminates him. Suspects 15. Gwendlyn and her partner Beatriz. Gwen is Christine's 4th child. Gwen was the first of the Brown kids to speak publicly through her Patreon. Her commentary is always thoughtful and is positive in nature. She admits her perspective may be different from her siblings. She has not shared her thoughts about the catfish scandal. She was quite young, so she may not know any details. She doesn't get along with Paedon and will dispute anything he says just because he was the source. Unfortunately, her bias causes me to doubt her credibility. Even so, why give away the information when she could keep it behind her paywall? That eliminates Gwen. Suspect 16. Aurora Brown. Robin's 2nd oldest child. Adopted by Cody in 2015. Aurora hasn't always been portrayed well by the editing crew, but she entered the family quite young. It is doubtful she would know much about the scandal. All Robin's kids appear very close to Mary. This eliminates Aurora. Suspect 17. Ysabel Brown. Christine's 2nd to youngest. She was recently in a video with Tony and McKelty that definitely gave off serious weird vibes, like dropping clues, but other than that she has no reason to do this. Gwen said she was the last child hit before corporal punishment ended in that home. She simply doesn't have it in her to do this. We have never seen her say an unkind word to or about anyone, even when it was deserved. That eliminates Ysabel. Suspect 18. Brianna Brown. Robin's middle child. She was adopted by Cody in 2015. Best known for being dramatic and crying a lot as a little girl. Brianna appears extremely close with Mary. She was only 5 when joining the family and around 10 when the scandal occurred. There is no way she has the background information about Mary or the ability to pull this off. She was too young, and she is very close to Mary. This eliminates Brianna. Suspect 19. Savanah Brown. Janelle's youngest child. rivals Garrison at being the most reserved. She was too young to know any details and dislikes being the center of attention. Savanah can be eliminated. Some speculate it could be Cody. That is highly unlikely, being he cannot keep a secret. He doesn't care enough about Mary to bother, doesn't have the tech skills, certainly wouldn't do it on a non-monetized platform, and would want all the credit. His name would be all over it. We've reached the end of the known suspect list. Well, except one. Suspect 20, Mary's catfisher, J.O. It was discovered that the merch account with Shopify that was linked to and promoted by Toxicity had the catfisher's very real mother as payee. That alone should make us stop and think. Could Mary's tormentor be coming back to cause more damage? Other people victimized by J.O. have said she is relentless, often resurfacing years later. A clue. One of the videos now removed said, "I had an affair with Mary Brown." Not she had, or he had. But I, as in me, myself. The plot thickens. Another TikTok account called Mary Loves Sam has suddenly become very active. This account has made some rather interesting claims. Ridiculous but quite entertaining. They said Sam is real. Mary Loves Sam claims not only was J.O. not involved with Mary Brown's catfish scandal, but J.O. was a heterosexual married mother of 3 and is dead. Considering J.O., the catfisher, is the only person that needs the world to believe Sam is real, this account is clearly another of J.O.'s alter identities. She seemed very upset with Toxicity and was blocked. There are pages of obviously fake text screenshots trying to convince people that Mary discussed Sam with her friends. It appears the Mary Loves Sam account was just another account created to validate some of her other fake accounts. She likes to make her alter accounts seem legitimate by commenting or even arguing with her other fake alter accounts. This chick is wild. We got a new player. This account is all over the place. Another J.O. alter? Probably. There is a significantly higher skill level on their video editing. For this video, we need to focus on Toxicity alone. Just when I think I have it figured out, Toxicity says something that makes it necessary to reassess everything. Then they backpedal, pull videos and put up new ones. I initially planned on eliminating allegations one by one, but Toxicity can't seem to decide where they stand or which direction they want to go. I do think it's important to address the allegation that Mary was romantically involved with Sam Bateman. Sam Bateman is a high-ranking FLDS leader awaiting trial. He has numerous underage child brides. Toxicity said the catfish scandal was a cover-up for her real affair with Bateman. That makes no sense. The timing doesn't fit. The locations don't fit. Most of all, UB and FLDS don't worship the same or together. The claim they met at church is impossible. They may have met one another through family members, though. Many families have both FLDS and UB affiliations because their family trees are more like wreaths. But how would an affair in 2007 be covered up by another affair scandal in 2015? It simply does not make sense. A clue. McKelty, Tony and Ysabel went to great lengths to try to tell us, without telling us something about the Howard family. It was as clear as mud. From the beginning, Toxicity has acted very squirrely. They went from venomous toward Mary to fearful for themselves. They kept saying that they were in danger for talking, but the Brown kids are now talking freely, but they aren't in any danger. Why is Toxicity special? They promised a live event. 91,000 viewers tuned in with high expectations on January 24th. Why are they using James Hetfield from Metallica? They were nervous and ill-prepared. They said they received a cease and desist. From who? And how did they know who Toxicity is to send it? Seems unlikely. They read what they claimed was a letter from their attorney. The letter didn't sound very authentic. They gave absolutely no new information. The live was pointless. My opinions have not changed. Since that time, they have said the pressure was too much and they are changing direction. They will not be releasing any new information but keeping it light. I do see similarities in the word choices that gives me the impression it could be some of the kids. I think this account is being used to increase interest. They have not provided even one piece of credible verifiable information. This account is not anything that should be taken seriously. Now they are talking about other reality shows. They have a problem with minors being on these shows. If it were Tony and McKelty, then they wouldn't be showing their own kids like they currently do. Bottom line is this is all a goof, an elaborate prank, nothing worth investing any real thought into. My bet is Tony and McKelty just messing around or J.O. looking for attention. What do you think? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment.